Welcome back today, guys. Thank you guys for stopping in on today's video. Look at what we just brought home, our big old water tank. You know what I'm thinking? All these horse crap, they always need their trailer hooked up, like all the time. I mean, it's like a weekly problem now. Can you hook the horse trailer up? Can you hook the horse trailer up? We gotta take our horse on a ride around the road to see the green grass or some crap like that. So I'm starting to think, you know, we have other trucks that could pull gooseneck trailers, like our 86 Chevrolet 1-ton dually, but the problem is it does not have a gooseneck hitch in it because it has a big flat 12-foot bed in it. I think you guys have seen it before. And then our 89 2500 Chevy is a good old gasser, and it just don't got a gooseneck ball in it either. So either we need to buy more trucks or we need to put gooseneck balls in them, because they always need a truck, it seems like. So that means, like, right now this is the only truck that has a gooseneck ball in it. So I feel like we should add on. But then they're going to complain that they don't want to drive the 86 Chevy because it is a gasser, it is a stick shift, but it has bulldog gears in the transmission, so it will pull a lot. So they're going to say, well, I don't want to drive a stick. Or they're going to say, the 89 Chevy smells like chicken houses. And they're going to say, I don't want to drive that because it smells like chicken houses. Oh, it's all fun and games until they get upset. But anyways, that's a problem for another day, because we need more money to solve that problem. But this litter spreader, we got it all cleaned up. We brought it home yesterday. You guys pretty much saw what the washing was like. It's just with water hose. We're going to grease the main bearings, because you got your chain right here, and then you got 4 bearings, 2 up front, 2 in the back. The spinners don't have anything because they have hydraulic motors underneath them that the shaft mounts to the spreader, and they turn. And then we're going to grease these bearings and the PTO shaft, and then we're going to hook it up to the good old 986 right here, and we're going to open this lovely thing up, spray some oil on the chain so we don't get rusty, you know, try to maintain our nice equipment. We're taking it down the road to the barn that we borrow, and we're parking away.
From Central City, Kentucky, the home of True Vine Farms, the one and only Farmer King.
Welcome back, everybody. We are still going on planters. As you can tell, we've hooked back up to this one. We're going to try to work on the marker arms. But before we do that, I thought we might play a game that some of you parents might like to play. Is where did my kid work last? Well, I think he was here, or he could have been over here. There's 2 spots. I don't know. That one may have been me. Parents get my drift on that. My tools are everywhere because nobody puts them back up. We all go through that. But yesterday, Emerson called me and needed some ram mounts. And for everybody that fools with monitors, you know, those are the mounts with the balls on them and everything. He said that one had busted, and I thought, well, you know, that's awful odd, but let's play detective, because I get in the tractor and here's what I find. I find a ram mount that's busted, but I also find a pair of channel locks beside of them with some markings on the tighten up part. I think there's a little more to the story than the ram mount just magically busting apart. But what we're going to do with the markers is, I did a little research on them. I need to pull out the mechanism, see if there's anything blocking it. And we have our old 6-row, and that's the mechanism I'm talking about. Somehow there's a mechanical device in here that swapped sides. It stopped working on that one, so we're gonna have to figure out what's going on with it. So that's what we're up to. I don't know what I'm looking at, but to me it doesn't look bad. The two main things that the internet said was there could be mouse nest in there, and the other thing is to tie a rope onto your cable so that you can pull it back through. So we've got those two steps covered. So I'm just going to clean it up, tighten up the cables just a little bit, and we'll put it back in, see if it works. I think I'm just going to use the leaf blower to blow this tube out. Y'all stand at the other end and see if anything comes out. Now for our string trick. We can only pull it so far. Alright, as you can see, we've got her all back together. We're going to experience this together. Alright, that arm goes down. So that arm should come up. That arm should come down. Did this last time, that arm would stay up and this arm would go down. Now we're exact opposite. You all see it. It's down. So while I had this out, the last thing I wanted to do was drop it in the ground. And this was well, I'm just looking to see if the trench is closed, which it is. Here you can see the trench and our closing wheels.
You working the arms, and did you show them getting it working?
Yeah, it worked. It worked on video.
Well, we just did it a little bit ago and it didn't work, and then it worked and then it didn't work. So when I go to plant, it's gonna be my problem because he's probably gonna take the other one.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Thank you, I appreciate it. But in all reality, that planter should be 100% done, ready to go. So that means our tractor that's going to be pulling it needs a little bit of manual labor done to it. So I've showed you guys it earlier, but we have a leaky wheel seal right here that has been replaced, and it probably has less than 100 hours on it, and it is leaking again. So I guess we're going to replace it again, and if that doesn't fix the issue, then we may just take it back off, put the old seal back on there, and just keep doing that number until something works or it falls apart. Well, we've not made it far in life today. We had to hook this shaft up because that oil container leaks onto your drive chain. Anyways, so we had to turn the tractor off because the PTO automatically comes on. It's just one of the things of having an older tractor is sometimes things engage on their own, and that's just one of them, and you usually live with it with this thing. But anyway, so we turn it off, bam, batteries are dead. They're not dead, it's got connection issues is what it has. So it is what it is. But if you can't tell, it's sort of already too dark to go down the road because we live on a very shaded road, so it's a lot darker when you get on the road, and that tractor's not the one you pick to go down the road in on the dark. Best time of the year, and you guys know that our farm varies from, we have equipment that we use present day that is 50 years old and older, and then we have equipment that is pretty much brand new. And one of the things I'd recommend the most is to keep your lawnmowers updated, because this is my lawnmower. I actually mow a few yards to make a little extra moolah here and there. And then this is my grandma's lawnmower. This is what mows pretty much all the farm because I don't have time to keep up with it. So it probably mows about 5 acres a week, and we've had this thing for the last 15 years. So I'd say it's mowed probably thousands of acres. But keep updating your lawnmowers because that thing is a turd to work on, and it's at that point it's sort of wore out and it's a pain to work on, but she loves the lawnmower, so we'll keep it good for her. I think it's time we take a little road trip with the trailer. Good thing I decided to put diesel fuel in the thing because it's about empty, and knowing me, I usually forget to do that, and then you're going to drive all this ways to the field we're going to work in, and it's going to run out of diesel fuel, and then you're going to be screwed. Proud of myself. I did good. Well, we literally put 1 whole mile on the truck, and we reached our destination. So you guys see that fence line that runs right there alongside the road? So there's really no fencing left. It's just all rod and post. So we're going to take the dozer and we're going to doze all that fence right up there into that corner where the trees are sitting right there. And then we're going to do some work along the ditch that splits this field in half. And then there's another fence line on the other side of this tree line that runs all the way down the road. But we have bought something, and it is on its way right now to come help do all this stuff. So you guys are just going to have to wait and see until it gets here. There you go, guys. This job is complete. Look at our nice, beautiful ditch we have now. It may look a little rough and bumpy, but as we showed you guys that the ground is super squishy in some spots, and when you have squishy ground like that, it is impossible to get it to do what you want using heavy equipment, because it just squishes around and it don't cooperate very easy. But we didn't want a big deep ditch. We just want a nice shallow where the water will run to it and stay out of our field. And we got rid of that nasty fence line. Thank goodness. That thing was a mess. It is done. It is complete. But look at there. We're packed up, ready to go home. And the dozer's not on the trailer. We're not done. You guys are going to have to stay tuned because we got some other plans coming. They should be arriving here in a little bit. Now, if you prefer to do this, we would take a moment of silence because during removing the ditch, I think I may have murdered a mouse, which it deserved it because mice need to die. And then a poor black snake got cut in half. Now, I did not witness me cutting the black snake in half, and I'm glad I didn't because that kind of stuff makes me sick to my stomach. We didn't know we cut a black snake in half until we found its head laying in the ditch, and then we found the rest of its body later. So I do apologize to the snake. It did nothing wrong. It didn't try to bite the dozer that I'm aware of. Now if it did try to harm the dozer, then it deserved to die. But I think it was just in the wrong place at the wrong time type situation for it. Sad day for him. So I told you guys we had something coming to help with our excavation going over on one of our farms, and it has arrived. Look at it. It's painted nice and neon so nobody's gonna hit it. It fits right in with the rest of all of our equipment. You know, a little beat up, the paint's a little scratched, the wood's rotted out,
but it's mechanically sound and it's going to work perfect for our 3-mile trips.
Oh yes,
Perfect.
From one end of the farm to another. So we have been looking for a while. It's one of these things that we didn't buy it to make us any money. It's here to help us with our convenience. But
yeah, we're not hauling anything for people.
yeah,
It's our own stuff.
yeah. What we're going to be using it for is we're going to haul our excavator with it. The trailer made it home. All the tires still have air in them. The trailer did not disconnect going down the road because this trailer is a detached neck, so we'll have to separate the neck to get our excavator up on there. The guy even sent a free semi frame. Is that what you call it?
I think they're called bogies.
Something like that. and we may use it or we may scrap it. We ain't decided yet. But this trailer is rated for about 35 tons, I believe, and it has a 20-foot bed area. And like I said, we're going to use it for hauling our excavator. We've been looking for one for a while now. It's one of those things, we would buy one when the price is right. And the price was right on this one. It was in Kentucky, so we didn't have to drive very far to go get it.
Yeah.
So now we're just going to look at it. We're going to use it probably early next week to haul our excavator down to the job site, because tomorrow we're leaving. For all you moto fans, we're headed to St. Louis to watch Supercross.
Well, they probably will see this after St. Louis.
Maybe, probably, maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure. Here it is, our one and only lowboy trailer. And the next time we come to a two and only lowboy trailer, this one will probably be leaving. Oh, and it's at a pony motor.
Pony motor, so you don't have to have any hydraulics. I forget what it's called. Ground port. Anyway, the cylinder goes down to detach.
And then you unhook your truck, neck comes off, and you drive your excavator right on. That way you don't have to have another tractor here to run the hydraulic cylinder.
Or a wet kit.
Or a wet kit on your truck, and it's not an air cylinder that your truck has to run.
It's gonna work out just perfect.
Yep, until the pony motor blows up.
Well, we'll just have to get another one. Or you may have to get they make hand pumps for like a porta potty. You may have to get one of those and work the hydraulic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is our new purchase of the year. And it'd probably be the last purchase of the year, because we're running out of money to spend, ain't we?
No farmer has any money to spend, they just borrow it all.
Yeah. Our debt keeps getting bigger. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope they enjoy it. Remember, faith, family, farm. See you in the next one.